Good afternoon, students. Today we will discuss few more tricks to solve binomial theorem MCQs. So in that, another one is independent terms in an expansion. For example, if they give like x plus 1 by x whole to the power of 5. So in that expansion, how to find independent term in an expansion? Actually, how to find independent term in an expansion? What about independent term? Independent term is nothing but the term which does not have that x, is nothing but independent term. See, for example, how to find actually independent term? We need to find general term, right? That is NCR x to the power of n minus r into y to the power of r. This is the formula, actual formula. See here, n represents 5 cr. What is x here? X only, x power 5 minus r into y. What is y? 1 by x. 1 by x is nothing but x to the power of minus r. So this is nothing but 5cr x to the power of 5 minus r minus 2r. So if we equate this to 0, 5 minus 2r equal to 0. So 2r equal to 5, r equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is nothing but fractions. So in these fractions, so r value 2.5. So we cannot get 2.5. Nothing but in this expansion there is no independent term. Like that we need to find. For example, if we got r equal to 3, then we need to substitute r value 3. If r is equal to 3, fourth term is the term independent of x. Like that we need to find. So this is a general method. This is what? General method. Now instead of writing that formula and writing a general term and finding r value, instead of doing this, how to find independent term in an expansion in a very quick way? That is, for example, if an expansion in the form of x to the power of p plus a by x to the power of q whole to the power of n. If this is an expansion, how to find independent term? Very easily. We have formula np by p plus q. np by p plus q. Whatever we will get this value. For example, 2 means third term, 4 means fifth term. Nothing but whatever we will get. So that term, whatever we get, so that is a term which is independent term. Right? For example, if we get 2, second term. If we get 3, that is third term. See, for example, here you see, compare this question with that. X to the power of p. What is p here? We have 1. Plus a by x to the power of q. What is a? A means any constant. X to the power of q. What is q here? Again it is 1. Now what is the formula? N into p. What is n? N is index in that expansion. Np by p plus q. What is n here? 5 into n into p. What is p here? 1 divided by p plus q. 1 plus 1. Nothing but 5 by 2. Right? So this is what r value we got. So instead of solving all this, we can get that r value. For example, r is 5 means, here r value we will get. So this is nothing but r value we will get. If r is equal to 2 means nothing but tr plus 1. Nothing but r plus 1 the term we will get. Simply if we get r equal to 2 means third term, 4 means fifth term, like that. So this is the formula to find term independent of x. Nothing but independent term. Remember this. This is not the required term. This is the value of r. If it is 4 means 4 plus 1, fifth term. Fifth term is the independent term. So like this we need to find. Next, another trick is how to find sum of the coefficients. Sum of the coefficients in an expansion. How to find sum of the coefficients in an expansion. For that, shortcut is, simple method is, put x equal to 1 on left hand side expansion. Right? See, sum of the coefficients in an expansion, if you want to find, put x equal to 1 on left hand side expansion. When we can put x equal to 1 means, if both the terms are in terms of x, like x plus 1 by x or x square minus 1 by 3x square, like that, put x is equal to 1 on left hand side For example, if this is the expansion 1 plus 1 by x, put x is equal to 1. We will get 1 plus 1 by 1 whole to the power of 5. What we will get? 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2 to the power of 5. So this 2 to the power of 5 is the sum of the coefficients in an expansion. What is here sum of the coefficients in that expansion is, how we will expand this x plus 1 by x whole to the power of 5? We will expand 5c0 x to the power of 5 plus 5c1 x to the power of 4 into 1 by x plus 5c2 into x cube into 1 by x square plus 5c3 into x to the power of 2 into 1 by x to the power of 4, so x to the power of 3 plus 5c4 x power 1 into 1 by x to the power of 4 plus 5c5 into 1 by x to the power of 5. So here the coefficients are this one, and this one. If you add all those coefficients, what you will get is 2 to the power of 5. How to find the sum of coefficients? The simple formula is put x is equal to 1 on left hand side. So like if it is an expansion, put x equal to 1 on left hand side, easily you will get. So actually we know in an expansion, like for example, if a plus b whole to the power of n is there, in that expansion, so we will expand like this, right? nc0 a to the power of n plus nc1 a to the power of n minus 1 into b plus nc2 a to the power of n minus 2 into b square plus so on ncn b to the power of n. So this is an expansion of a plus b whole to the power of n, right? In this, what we will call binomial coefficients. Binomial coefficients. Binomial coefficients are nothing but nc0, nc1, nc2, so on up to ncn. These we will consider as binomial coefficients. Now, for any expansion, sum of all binomial coefficients nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 plus so on plus ncn, sum of all binomial coefficients is equal to 2 to the power of n. Remember this. What is sum of all binomial coefficients is equal to 2 to the power of n. So in this binomial coefficients, we will have odd binomial coefficients and also even binomial coefficients. See, nc0, nc2, nc4, nc6, nc8, those we will consider as even binomial coefficients. nc1, nc3, nc5, nc7, nc9, those we will consider as odd binomial coefficients. So you know, sum of all odd binomial coefficients is also equal to sum of even binomial coefficients. Nothing but nc0 plus nc2 plus nc4 plus so on is equal to nc1 plus nc3 plus nc5 plus so on. We know that sum of all binomial coefficients is equal to 2 power n, but sum of all odd binomial coefficients is equal to even binomial coefficients. Now, if you want to find only sum of even binomial coefficients, sum of all even binomial coefficients is equal to sum of all binomial coefficients is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. Why 2 to the power of n minus 1 is, we know that sum of all binomial coefficients is equal to 2 power n, but in this sum of even is equal to sum of odd, right? Sum of even is equal to sum of odd. So we can consider sum of all even binomial coefficients plus sum of all odd binomial coefficients is equal to 2 power n, is equal to 2 power n. So by and again this one is equal to this one, these two are also equal, sum of all even is equal to odd. So this one we can consider as x plus x, nothing but 2x is equal to 2 power n, x is equal to 2 power n by 2, nothing but x is equal to 2 power n minus 1. Here what is x? X is either sum of all binomial all odd binomial coefficients or sum of all even binomial coefficients. Next thing is how to find middle terms. We have already discussed, and again once again we will do the problems of middle terms. How to find middle term? middle term in an expansion. We already know that middle term, to find middle term, it is based on index. It is based on index. If index is even, we will have only one middle term. To find that one middle term, what is the formula? To find that one middle term, what is the formula? Is n by 2 plus 1th term. N by 2 plus 1th term. To find middle term, if that index is even, nothing but power is even. If index is odd, we will have two middle terms. To find those two middle terms, formula is n plus 1 by 2 and n plus 3 by 2 terms. When? If that index is odd. Now based on these three concepts, one is first one what we have discussed, independent term in an expansion. Next is sum of the coefficients. Next one is middle term. Based on these three concepts, we will solve problems now. Pause the video to note it down. Now problem based on to find independent term in a shortcut way. See, before that we have discussed that if an equation in the expansion in the form of x power p plus a by x power q whole to the power of n, the formula is np by p plus q. np by p plus. Now by using this equation, first of all we need to find n value, p value, q value, right? By finding n value, p value and q value, then only we will get that independent term, right? So we have two problems. One is square root of x by 3 plus square root of 3 by 2x square whole to the power of 10. Another question is 3x square by 2 minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 6. Okay, for this also we will find n value, p value and q value. Now tell me. See, n value easily you can tell. So here it is 10, here it is 6. Next, p value. P value is nothing but x to the power of p. P value here. Square root of x we can write x to the power of 1 by 2. So p value will be 1 by 2. Here, p value 3x square. No need to bother about 3 and 2 and all those. We need to bother about the x power 2. That means p value 2. Now, q value square root of 3 by 2x square. That means this square root of 3 by 2x square we can write as square root of 3 by square root of 2x square. Square root of 2x square means square and root cancel. So the power will be there here is q equal to 1 only. Now here q power this x power q, nothing but 1. Now we will apply the formula. What is that? np by p plus q. What is n into p? 10 into 1 by 2 by p plus q. 1 by 2 plus 1, nothing but 10 by 2 is nothing but 5. 1 by 2 plus 1 is nothing but 3 by 2, nothing but 10 by 3. Now when it comes to this one, np by p plus q. What is n into p? 6 into 2, nothing but 12 divided by p plus q. 2 plus 1, 3. 12 by 3 is nothing but 4. So this is the value of r. This is the value of r. If r is equal to 4, r plus 1. If r is equal to 4, which term is the independent term? Fifth term is independent term. Fifth term is independent term. Now here what we got? 10 by 3. 10 by 3 is nothing but 3 point something. So if r is in decimals, therefore there is no independent term. There is no independent term. Simple. No independent term. That means every time we will have x values. Here fifth term is independent term. Can you check why fifth term is independent term? Once we will check. R value 4, nothing but 64. R value 4. 64. 3x square by 2 whole to the power of 6 minus 4 into minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 4. Did you observe what is this? This is general term. 64 3x square by 2 whole square into minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 4. If you simplify this, so this is 64, 3x square whole square is nothing but 9 by 4 x to the power of 4 minus 1 by 3 to the power of into x to the power of 4. X to the power of 4, x to the power of 4 cancel. So that means in this term there will be no x further. So 9 by 4 into minus 1 by 3 to the power of 4. So in this term there will be no further x. So this term is nothing but term independent of x. That we can find by using this formula np by p plus q. Remember this method. Next question. See this. In this second question, this is very important. Now when it comes to first one, sum of the coefficients of the polynomial 1 plus x minus 3x square whole to the power of 2143. So we need to find sum of the coefficients. See actually to find the sum of the coefficients, how we need to do? 2143 C0. So those are binomial coefficients, right? Now if you want to find sum of the coefficients of this polynomial, so we have a formula, that is substituting x equal to 1. Easy one. X equal to 1. But after substituting x equal to 1, 1 plus 1 minus 3 into 1 square whole to the power of 2143. Nothing but 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 to the power of 2143. See, minus 1 to the power of odd number is minus 1. So minus 1 is the sum of the coefficients of this polynomial 1 plus x minus 3x square whole to the power of 2143. Next, if the sum of the coefficient, this is one question. First question completed. The sum of these coefficients is minus 1. Next, if the sum of the coefficients in the expansion alpha square x square minus 2 alpha x plus 1 whole to the power of 51 vanishes, then the value of alpha they are asking. Did you understand the question? If sum of the coefficients in the expansion vanishes, if the sum of the coefficients in the expansion vanishes, then find the value of alpha. Here vanishes is nothing but 0. That means if sum of the coefficients in that expansion is 0, then find the value of alpha. See, very simple. See, we know to find sum of the coefficients we will use that method by substituting x equal to 1. Here also we will substitute x equal to 1. If we substitute x equal to 1 here, alpha square into 1 square minus 2 alpha into 1 plus 1 whole to the power of 51 is equal to 0. They said sum of the coefficient in that expansion vanishes but equal to 0. So this will be alpha square minus 2 alpha plus 1 whole to the power of 51 equal to 0. Then what was the value of alpha? That means if this expression alpha square minus 2 alpha plus 1 whole to the power of 51 equal to 0, then what was the value of alpha? See, instead of finding this roots of this, instead of finding roots, directly we can check by substituting alpha values. If you substitute alpha equal to 0, let us check. Alpha equal to 0, you substitute 0 square 0 minus 2 into 0 0, 1 to the power of 51. 1 is not equal to 0. So alpha equal to 0 is wrong. Next, if alpha equal to minus 1, alpha equal to minus 1, minus 1 whole square is 1, minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2 plus 1. So it is not equal to 0. Now we will check for alpha equal to 1. If alpha is equal to 1, substitute and check the 1 square is 1, minus 2 into 1 is minus 2 plus 1 whole to the power of 51. 1 plus 1 2, 2 minus 2 0. 0 power anything is also equal to 0. Therefore, alpha value is equal to 1. Right? By simple equation, sum of the coefficients vanishes. So this is the way how to find sum of the coefficients. By putting x equal to 1, we will get an equation. So in that, when this will be equal to 0, if alpha equal to 1. So that is the required value. Pause the video and note it down. Last question, that is how to find middle terms. I have written a question. Middle term of 3x square by 2 minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 10. Here, no need to bother about the terms what we have inside. So only bother about the term which is we have that index. The index is even or not? Even. Even means what? 10 by 2 plus 1. Nothing but n by 2 plus 1th term. 10 by 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6th term is the middle term. 6th term means how to find? T 5 plus 1. Nothing but 10c5, 3x square by 2 whole to the power of 5 into minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 5. Simplify this. This is the middle term what we require. For example, instead of 10, if we have 11, so 11 is an odd number, right? So odd number means formula is n plus 1 by 2 and n plus 3 by 2. Nothing but 11 plus 1 by 2, 11 plus 3 by 2. So these all you need to do in mind calculations. 11 plus 1, 12 by 2 is 6th term and 11 plus 3, 14 by 2 is 7th term. If it is 6th, R value is equal to what? 5. If it is 7, R value is equal to 6. By doing this all in mind calculations, directly to find that middle term, what you need to do is 11c5 3x square whole to the by 2 whole to the power of 6. Sorry, this is 6 into minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 5. So like this directly we need to find the middle terms. Now based on this class, what we have discussed, independent terms and sum of the coefficients and middle term. Based on this class, I will do assignment problems of 5 to 6 or up to 10 questions. I will do, solve it and send through WhatsApp. If you have any doubts regarding this class, you can ask in WhatsApp. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.